everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast. I'm Dizzle. I'm here with a big bald guy, Dutchie.
Yo.
And I'm here with the man that puts the E in Everlasting Gobstopper, Eric's here.
What's up?
And C Money's in the building.
What's up?
Well, he's in a building.
We're here to talk about Unforgiven 2002.
Yeah.
First, we're going to talk about Triple H wanting all the money and doing Saudi Arabia and WrestleMania, and doing WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And how did that make you guys feel, knowing WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia? First time ever, 40-something years out of the U.S.
It's going to be the 2-night one, right?
I will think so. It has to be.
Okay. So they have to start their shows at what, noon or 1?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sunday at noon. That means I don't have to stay up till 11 o'clock on a Sunday night to watch this fucking thing. So I'm okay with it. Because then I don't have to get pissed off at two assholes for keep texting me because they're so excited about the main event.
Yeah, I wonder why Daniel and Eric does that all the time. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey. What the hell did I do?
So I'm okay. I'm okay at least with an earlier start time. Now you could tell by like some of the look on the talents' faces that
They seem pissed.
yeah, they don't want to do it, but it's all about money. Mark Shapiro bitched the other day saying, we need to catch up with UFC's ticket prices.
Yeah.
So, obviously they're doing something that is financially, it's not morally good, but it's financially good. And that's all businesses care about is finances. They don't care about morals.
Well, these morals are going to lose a lot of these fans. Because I'm still trying to debate if I want to really get this ESPN app or not.
We got it.
Yeah. One of the reasons why we got it doesn't even start on ESPN until next year. Like, we got it for NFL Red Zone.
Yeah, and I was confused on Sunday. That's why I texted you, Doug. I was like, wait, I thought it was on ESPN.
Actually, what's the say? You could get it from NFL Plus. I get Red Zone for free for $15 a month.
Yeah,
I get Red Zones, and then I get all the games, and then once they go final, I can rewatch them start the beginning. Commercial free. It's cheaper to go that way.
Well, we got it for YouTube through YouTube TV right now.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as WWE and Saudi Arabia goes, like, you knew that they were they're gonna be in fucking Riyadh for Royal Rumble next year, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice 2 nights.
And then you get WrestleMania.
So it is what it is. I'm okay with it because of an earlier start time.
I'm not okay with it.
I'm not okay with it either. Doug's the only one. Doug's the only person. So I don't want to be up all night talking about it.
Doug's old is the only reason. His argument.
Yeah, I'm old, but yet Eric is a year older than me. Cleneth's only a year younger than me. And because Eric likes to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning because he only works 7 hours a week. And Cleneth, in about a year, Cleneth, you'll feel the same way. You'll be like, fuck this, I ain't staying up.
No, I got it. I'm 38 now. I'm still 25 at heart. Leave me alone, yo.
Yeah.
25 at heart.
Doug's 92 at heart.
Yeah, well, at least at 75, but I guess that's going up there.
He's an old man. But yeah, no, I think it's stupid. I think it should take place here. Or at least in a, I mean,
It's a money grab.
any other country. I'd like to do Australia. WrestleMania. I mean, Australia is probably not big enough, but
You really want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch WrestleMania?
I'll go there.
Sydney. Yep.
I mean, Eric's going there in a month. Eric could scope out a place for them to do.
Yeah, he'll be an envoy.
Right, that's
Still
where
waiting.
you're going to Australia, right?
Huh?
You're going to Australia, right?
We're still trying to look for a ticket. So there's a chance
You
we
plan
might
on going in a month. You
What?
can't wait to the day before to get a ticket for Australia.
He's going
There you
to-
can. If you got flights available, you get any ticket at any time and leave.
But don't you need like time to prepare to go overseas?
No, you packed up and ready to go. All you gotta do is book a flight, pack a bag, and leave.
Yep.
Yeah,
that flight, don't you?
as long as you got everything else booked.
I'd like to go to Britain for
I wanna go
WrestleMania.
to
And the
England.
Brits love wrestling. They love it.
That's
down
where
there.
I thought WrestleMania would go for the first international show, first WrestleMania international show in over 40 years. England.
Yeah, I guess not.
I thought they would do London, Wembley Stadium.
All right, I'm forgiving O2.
You're just like, all right, enough. We need to cut this show early so I can find my sins.
I gotta watch Brock Lesnar tonight, so yeah, let's go.
Well, we're doing Brock Lesnar on this pay-per-view, too.
Yeah, but this is not Cowboy Brock, all right?
You're right. It's Cowboy Brock. He's got a point there.
This is put his hand on a womb and cause false labor, Brock.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, take it away, man.
The first match on the what was the first match again?
So the first match on the card was the Un-American. I don't even remember, like, because this was around the time that they did Sunday Night Heat before, like, the Sunday Night Heat was on at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anybody remember what the Heat match was?
No.
Looking up now.
Yeah, it was Rey Mysterio and Chavo. Duh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they let SmackDown have the Heat match.
They had the Heat match.
So
Oh yeah.
That's two good guys to put on there. The actual, we start out with the 6-man. The Un-Americans, which it's Lance.
It's an 8-man.
thank
Oh,
you,
it is an
Cleneth.
8-man, yeah.
I didn't want to do it because I'm sitting next to you.
You don't want to get body slammed?
Well, usually it's a nipple pinch.
You are a nipple pinch. We got Kane, Goldust, Booker T, and Bubba against Lance Storm, Christian, William Regal, and Test. The Un-Americans.
Was Test from Canada or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he
I
was
wasn't sure if
American,
he-
he wouldn't be put in the Un-Americans.
Hey, you never know,
That's why I
man. You
was-
got a lot of people be playing these real roles in wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. You do get a point.
Yeah. And this was one of those things, like the Un-Americans were so hateable, which is like one of the reasons why I think that the run got cut short is because they were afraid because this was so close to 9/11.
Yeah, this was right. This is months after, almost a year after 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
September.
So what'd you think of the match, Fluffy?
So I mean, it was a good 8-man tag, and I mean, for the bigger baby faces on Raw, it made sense for these guys to
Team up.
kind of defend America.
Yeah, it's 4 random baby faces teaming together to take on a bunch of punks from Canada. And
Which I think
England,
Bradshaw was going to be in this match, but because he tore his tricep, Bubba had to do it.
I thought it was a good opener.
Yeah.
It went.
The only
went
thing
under
I
10
didn't
minutes.
like is that after the choke slam, Kane went over, punched William Regal, and then covered Lance Storm. Like, it kind of killed the momentum a little bit.
I'm not a fan of 8-man tags, but this was solid.
Unless AEW is doing them.
No,
Unless
I don't even
AEW is
watch.
doing them and Okada's involved.
No, I don't even watch that.
He does love Okada.
He comes for Okada.
Who doesn't? You would.
I mean,
I give this a 2.5 out of 5.
I'll give it a 3.
I'll go 2.9.
There we go.
I'll agree with I'll agree with Cleneth and go 3.
I honestly wasn't as impressed with there was a lot of talent in the ring, and I expected a better match.
Yeah.
I thought it was all right, and the Un-Americans really didn't get much exposure, and they didn't really get much to work with besides, hey, say fuck the and Bubba with the flag at the end. Nobody was cheering for that.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a shit about that.
Well, because 3 of the guys were from Canada. Like, Canada, like...
Yeah,
Canada,
3 guys from Canada and 1 guy from England.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. At least they know they make sure none of them was American. Let's put it that way. That's the only thing they got right.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Chris Jericho and Ric Flair.
So this was the last match for Ric Flair as a babyface at that time. I didn't really like Chris Jericho and Ric Flair's chemistry.
Really?
Yeah.
It only went 6 minutes, and it was for the IC title.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of this match. It was okay, I guess.
Ending was okay.
But Jericho's done better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I think that the vibe was off. It's hard. Jericho's good as a heel wrestler. Babyface is, and you're making someone wrestle a match to reverse characters. Like Ric Flair is a good heel. Jericho's a good heel. I think in this case, I would have made like Jericho a face, and they would have like counteract each other better than having them switch roles like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to an extent. I thought that, I mean, I like this with the fucking Fu Manchu Jericho.
Yeah.
He was pretty good. And he was pretty I like 2002 Jericho. And I thought Ric Flair was a scrappy babyface, old man trying to get it tight. And I like how he plays in later to the main event, and we kind of get the start of Evolution a little bit. And the Reign of Terror, the fucking reign just started.
Well, that's why I said Triple H's Reign of Terror started. That's how I put it in the description.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how it started at night when he got awarded the title.
Yep. That's why I put in the description. Handed the title.
Which I can't wait to play into Bischoff's storyline in this whole thing.
Yeah.
But
But
Yeah,
he had multiple storylines to this whole thing. Tell you the truth.
yeah, Bischoff was a big, and I really always loved him as the Raw GM. I never, like, when people say he's a great performer, I thought he was a great performer as the Raw GM. And WCW, I mean, he was really just a Hogan stooge. Like,
Yeah.
He really didn't.
All he did was
Go ahead.
all he was Hogan's boyfriend.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good program with Ric Flair, I guess, for a little bit. That stuff was cool.
Yeah.
And the Zabisco.
I remember that. And Austin.
Right.
The Austin
Yeah.
stuff was pretty good.
Yeah, but besides that, this was a simple little match. I'd probably only give it like 2 stars.
To be honest with you, I'm going to say 1.5.
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
it 2.
What's Eric doing?
I'll give it 2.
All right.
It's 2, but you. Everybody else says 2, but you.
Yeah.
Oddball.
Yeah, eyeball.
He said oddball.
No, oddball. Well, you're an eyeball, too. All right. Eddie Guerrero and Edge. I mean, and before this is kind of isn't before this a segment with Triple H and RVD talking shit with Flair in the background?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
no, not after the next match.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Let's talk
Oh,
about
okay.
This is I think was the Billy and Chuck and the Billy and Chuck.
Well, Billy and Chuck talking to Stephanie and Stephanie being like, "You guys have to win this match," and Billy's just like, "Why? So you don't have to kiss a lesbian?"
I love it though, man. I forgot all about the HLA.
That segment was great, by the way, but I will say Bischoff didn't have a bad Luke punishment if his team lost. Kissing Stephanie's ass, it's not like kissing the old man's ass and it's all wrinkly and he's a dude. And like I mean, Stephanie was hot at the time. I think a lot of people wouldn't.
I would be telling my team to lose this match for me. Please lose this match.
You would use tongue.
No. No. No.
Doug would use tongue for sure.
Anyway, moving on. But it's one of those things to where like I don't know necessarily like the whole first of all, like the original HLA thing when they had the two girls come out and then Rosie and Jamal came out and attacked them, which was kind of stupid. Because and like the way Bruce Pritchard put it is that they were two workers. It's just like they looked like workers, but not in-ring workers. Okay. They look like they worked the corner of Swanson and Richter.
Here's something else.
By the way, that's the corner of the UCW arena. But so it's just that whole segment, then them carrying it over because Vince is just like HLA pal, it's got to be great. Let's do it again. Let's get my daughter to be a lesbian.
But yeah, Bischoff kissing her ass isn't that big of a punishment.
No.
And I mean, and the fact she loses, she's going to make out with a woman. And it seems this is very of its time.
Which, by the way, I actually looked for back at the time because that was really the start of internet porn. Well, the start of me watching it anyway. Like, you don't know how many times I fucking looked for, because at the time video really wasn't a thing on the internet yet. And so, like, I just kept trying to look for pictures that maybe there's like a long lost picture of Stephanie making out with another girl.
What the hell's going on here?
Wow.
Did you find them?
No, I would find the pictures of like those fake pictures where like it would be Stephanie's head or like Sable's head on another girl's body. That was a big thing back then.
They still do it on Facebook sometimes.
Yeah. But see now, video porn has just taken over everything, thank God.
The evolution.
Not even that anymore. Now it's OnlyFans.
That too. And they don't need to put their heads on somebody else's body. I mean, they need to give head to somebody else's body, but
okay. All right, next match.
Did we even get to the? Oh yeah, Eddie Guerrero and Edge.
I'm just trying to make sure everybody's perked up and lively for the episode.
Oh God.
I just hope that's not a short.
I still wish that we should have just done 06 instead of 02. Well, go ahead.
It was a good card, dude.
06 was better.
06 is ass.
No, it's not.
It's not as good.
Whatever.
This is a big time main event. All right.
Really, though?
We got two of the greatest Hall of Famers, Eddie Guerrero and Edge, and an 11-minute affair. What'd you think, Dutch?
I think their no disqualification match that they had on SmackDown a couple days later was better. But I did enjoy this match, and I do think it was the right thing to do to give Eddie Guerrero the win. Why is that so funny?
No.
You laughed when I said it was the right thing to do to give Eddie Guerrero the win.
No. It wasn't. I believe Ed should have won that
You're
match.
wrong. Well, you
You're
think
wrong.
I'm wrong on that?
Yes.
And I agree with him.
I thought the match was kind of rushed.
It did feel rushed.
You got more time than Jericho and Flair.
Well, the whole card was rushed, if you ask me.
The main event went 20 minutes.
It was rushed.
Cleneth's just like, God damn it! If I say it's rushed, it's rushed.
I mean, if it was like, yeah, if every match was like 5 minutes, I would agree.
Yeah.
We had some wrestling in this, but I can see what he's saying. I don't think a match went over 25 minutes. Or even
No.
went to 25.
I mean, technically, we can't see what he's saying because he's not on camera.
Well, we can hear him, Dan.
Yeah.
We're off camera too.
Yeah.
Two matches went over 15 minutes.
But now I can look for my Zeds.
All right. So
give the match a damn rating.
all right. So I'm actually gonna give the match a 3.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3-3.
I'll give it a 2.8.
I'll give it a 2.
2.
A 2. Wrong person won. That'll be a 3 if the right person would have won.
I can see what Cleneth is saying. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're
just had a heart attack. I'm bringing him back.
Okay.
we're good.
No, that's a lot.
Yeah, I gave it a 3-3. All right. And speaking of 3, we have the 3-minute warning.
Rosie and Jamal.
Umaga and the superhero sidekick
Yeah.
against Billy and Chuck, which is me and Doug in another dimension.
It's scary.
It's actually you and Eric, probably.
Yeah.
But
I would have said that instead, but okay.
yeah, the brothers thing makes. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones recently, but 3-minute warning against Billy and Chuck. This match was kind of fun for what it said. I mean, the segment's way better than the fucking match, but I'd give this one about a 2-6.
See, I'll give it a solid 3.
Oh, you liked it?
For the stipulation,
It was one of the few good things I did like about the match. Good things in the match I did like.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 3 again.
What? Nothing. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Triple H and Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
You didn't let Eric I don't think Eric gave it a rating.
Then why'd you say you were ready?
I said I was ready. I didn't say he was ready.
Oh my
I'm
god.
ready.
That's stupid. Well, give the last match a rating, Eric. 3-minute warning and Billy and Chuck.
I give it a 3.
You already gave it a 3, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Doug. All right. Triple H and Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Reign of Terror starts, and RVD's getting his ass kicked.
All because he had to come from ECW. If he was WWE homegrown, Triple H would have. If he was WWE homegrown and licked peanut butter out of Triple H's ass crack, then Triple H probably would have dropped the title to him. But because he's not homegrown, nor does he lick peanut butter out of ass cracks, Triple H is just like, I think this guy needs to be jobbed out.
You look peanut butter out of ass cracks, don't you?
You're surprised.
When Eric buys the peanut butter.
Is it smooth or crunchy? Let's move on. Triple H and RV. I do think this was a pretty fun match. This is a good
Well,
aggression era match.
I want to say it's crunchy.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I had a joke in mind. I don't know.
This episode's fucked.
If you would have found your Zids beforehand, it would be. It's
Well, you rushed me. So.
I don't know what kind of shorts they're gonna come up with tonight. So
ones that are gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
Should I
What?
show my burns?
so that there might not be many shorts on tonight.
So
You're not going to wear any shorts on tonight. All right, Triple H and RV. I think Triple H slowed this down a little too much, but I thought it was still RVD got to show off his thing. The thing was over. People were into it. I thought it was good.
yeah, and when he mimicked him doing the water,
That was funny.
yeah.
That was funny.
And the whole Flair thing at the end. I mean, yes, it was the start of Evolution, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Triple H is the kind of babyface he can't go, or the kind of heel he can't go over clean.
Yep.
So
It's like
I'm gonna give it a. I hate to do it, Cleneth, but I'm gonna say 3-2.
I'm going to give it a straight 4. I think it's a pretty good world championship match. And I think it establishes the belt pretty good. Everyone that wanted Rob to win, I understand, but this is Triple H's like first title defense. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really? Or is it the first time Triple H actually officially won the title instead of being awarded to him 2 weeks ago?
Well, he's
Exactly.
a heel.
Well, no, he had 2 other title defenses on Raw. He beat Flair and then he beat Jeff Hardy.
Oh,
Okay. Again, I haven't watched like 2002 in a while, and you can't watch Raw.
Well, yeah. Yeah, like
Okay.
Netflix doesn't have the 2002 Raws.
I was still saying I'm going with Stephanie's idea.
You're gonna listen to her and get the VPN.
Yeah, I'm going to get a VPN. It's better. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because she did the ad read.
It's funny as fuck.
I'll give this a 4 too.
It's actually better. You get more out of it than trying to do what we're doing in America. Cheaper.
Yeah. All right. Did everyone rate this match?
Yeah, Eric's at 4.
And I want to give it a 3.
And Doug went 3-2 because he's in.
Well, 3.2.
So yeah. Well, we know we're not out of 100, so yes, we all know 3.2.
Well, no, I'm just saying because you gave it a 3.
And
He said I gave it a 3.2,
Yeah.
but I wanted to make sure it's a 3.2, not a 3 as well.
Well, I didn't say a 3 as well. I said a 3-2. You have a 3-2.
You
Clinton's
need to clean your ears out, man. Even I understood that.
Yeah. What's up? All right. Look at my birds. Trish Stratus and Molly Holly for the WWE Women's Championship.
This was like the biggest babyface win of the night, besides the 8-man tag.
Yeah, I didn't know Trish had already won the title twice before this.
Yeah. She still kind of sucked back then, though.
Yeah, she didn't really become good until like 2004, 2005.
But I'll say this match, I like this match a lot. It's probably one of my favorites that I enjoy watching. So I want to give it a 4.
When it's big for the women.
I give it a 3.8.
The worst wrestle match on the card. You complaining about the card, but you like it because it's the hotties.
It's not just the hotties. It wasn't just the hotties. Molly Holly wasn't hot. That was before she was going right to censor. For a minute there, I was surprised it wasn't. She had to right to censor almost out. And I realized it's not right to censor yet.
That was Ivory.
I mean, So Cleneth is trying to prove that nobody should say that none of us like women.
I give it a 3.8.
Eric is also trying to prove that nobody should say that none of us like women.
I give it a 6.
I give it a 1.4. No, I'm gonna give it a 2.7.
No, I'm giving it a 2. Not because I'm gay, just because I didn't like the match that much.
But in all seriousness, for the time they got, I thought it was pretty decent. So that's why I give it 3.8.
Yeah, Doug.
Fair enough.
They only got like
What the
5
hell is going on tonight?
I don't know. You should have took your.
I don't know. This
Benoit,
pay-per-view you picked out.
it was a great paper. That's why I feel like we're speeding through too much because there was a lot of good shit I liked on this pay-per-view. But mostly,
Don't worry, we'll spend about a half hour on Rikishi putting his ass in Bischoff's face.
Because I think the end of the card was amazing. Like these last 3 things are all good.
Yeah.
And we'll start off with even though HLA was right before the main event, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you did this match,
So-
then HLA, and then
So we'll do Benoit and Angle, which these two had legendary chemistry. This isn't my favorite match featuring the two, but I do think it's really good. And I do think it's physical and technical and everything that these two were known for doing with each other.
Yep.
That is true.
This is one of my favorite rivalries.
This was one of my favorite. This is another one. But because of how it ended, I had to minus some points off of it.
because he put his feet he put his feet on the ropes.
Yes.
Because I think
had to
Benoit or go ahead, Cleneth, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to give it a 4, but because of that last little skip route that Benoit had to do, I didn't appreciate that. I had to give it a 3.
So I feel like Benoit was like the de facto babyface in the match, even though they were both heels. So I feel like the heel cheating is the babyface cheating is kind of shitty.
Yeah, but Kurt cheated first.
Well, yeah, but he's allowed to. He's a heel.
Yeah,
the only babyface allowed to cheat is Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that's a good point, but he was getting his get back. I don't like the way he had to turn so much. I wish he could have just pinned him with his foot on the ropes that he was. I thought it was too much of a reach for him to like take it, like turn it. Like it wasn't that a lot of motion in that finish. It felt like it kind of felt a bit off to me, like the way he had to swing for that fin. I feel like Kurt would have kicked out. But besides, I mean, it was all right. The finish wasn't the best, but I do think it was a good. And I liked Benoit's smile of like, haha, fuck you, and Angle fucking and Angle jumping, doing a Christian level temper tantrum.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna say 3.8.
Kurt had some of the best facials.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3.5.
I think Cleneth went all the way down to 3.
I took a half point away. I was gonna give it a 4 to myself.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too. Not a 3 also, a 3.2.
All right.
Now let's move on to the hotties, to the HLA. And to what I never thought would be one of my favorite segments on the show, Rikishi and drag. And even though Rikishi has been dragged a lot lately for some of his opinions, and I mean, his school's kind of under fire, but Rikishi in drag is a sight to see. And Doug enjoyed it. I was watching it with him, and
I was a big fan of Hildy.
I forgot that was her name. But Bischoff, it was his ultimate slimy villainous fucking piece of shit. We got our aunt to watch this with us, and she usually thinks this shit is stupid. And she really enjoyed this segment because she thought it was hilarious.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It wasn't like WWE bullying or being stupid.
Now, the lesbian part, she wasn't necessarily like, she liked it when, Hildegard came out, but like the original lesbian, she's just like, what are we watching? Fucking Pornhub? So that part she really not necessarily enjoyed. I mean, Jerry Lawler in his own words was rising to the occasion, which by the way, Jerry Lawler unfortunately suffered another stroke this past week. Get well soon, King.
Yeah.
He's, I believe, almost 80 years old. So he, hopefully, he can bounce back.
Yeah, he's an older gentleman.
Yeah. So just say that before we start completely making fun of him, we got to do the get well soon thing first.
Well, and I thought his commentary was hilarious here. And
Yeah.
even though it doesn't, I mean, people talk about his commentary not aging great, but him fawning over when the and the puppy and all that shit is amazing. And he's like, "Hey, Joe," and he's like chanting with the crowd, and the crowd was so fucking into this too.
Yeah,
the crowd was like,
this is probably the biggest pop of the night. One of the biggest pops of the night. This segment.
It probably was the biggest pop of the night. I agree with you. I thought it was.
I mean, when you have like 20-year-olds in the crowd, then yeah.
Absolutely. And the two girls were hot as hell.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
But then old Hildy came out, and they had a good time. And actually, good for Ricky. I mean, Rikishi got all the fun shit to do. Imagine being the guy that gets to go to work, shove his ass in everybody's faces, and then gets to make out with the boss's daughter. I mean, yeah, he was in drag, but still. He got to make out with Stephanie, and they fully on kissed and shit. And Bischoff was like, "What the fuck? Why are you so into it?" And then he rips the shit off just like Bischoff. And I like how they kind of did a callback to Bischoff having the prosthetic makeup.
Yeah.
And Rikishi tore the shit off. Did anybody not think it was Rikishi when they first saw it?
When I first saw it years ago?
Once like Stephanie was like pretending to kiss him, I had a feeling it was like not real.
Yeah, it wasn't Rikishi. Or it was Rikishi. And then he stuck that big fat ass in Bischoff's face, gave him a stink face for all the ages, and fucking Stephanie really hiked up that thong. And then fucking Bischoff got in there, man. He saw the moon, the stars, and everything. He was in the black abyss, the black hole.
Yep.
And, good for him. This was a fun segment. This is a lot of fun, and I think this was a good thing before the main event. And it kind of made Stephanie look like a good baby face. He was a good heel. Everybody played the role.
Yeah.
Was she married to Triple H already?
No.
Did they just get married?
2003.
Yeah, October 2003, because it was like right after she did the I Quit match with Vince.
Yeah.
And Triple H was pissed off because he's like, she does not need to have a black eye or missing teeth at our wedding.
That's kind of sick, though.
Yeah.
All right. Brock and Take. It would go on to be a great rivalry. That Brock would end up fucking breaking the streak later on.
Yep.
Brock and Undertaker, Paul Heyman's at his side. When they're backstage, this is 2002, mind you, and I'm still hearing fucking Paul Heyman going, "My client," and I was like, Jesus Christ, he's been doing this forever. And it ended on a double DQ. It went about 20 minutes, longest thing on the card. It was for the WWE Undisputed title, which I still think is the best belt design in the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
I love that belt. And I like the big gold belt too, but that Undisputed title. And I think the big gold belt should have never came back, and Triple H didn't need. I mean, I thought there could have been one undisputed champion. I really did.
Well, I mean, there was for a while, and then they
like
just
a few months.
Yeah, but then like when they just decided, okay, this is fully gonna be a brand split, and because Trish, the women's title was allowed to do the same thing. Like the women's champion and the undisputed champion could go on both shows. And then they're just like, screw it. We want this to be a true brand split.
I think, was it after when Brock Lesnar won the championship and they was trying to pick a champion for Raw, and Paul Heyman says, well, we signed all rights to SmackDown, and he doesn't have to go back to Raw.
Well, yeah, they had already moved from Raw to SmackDown, and then he won the title. And then after he won the title, Triple H won the number 1 contenders match, and then Stephanie McMahon's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to pay Brock Lesnar a lot of money to fuck you over, and you're not going to have a champion. And that's when it should have just been like Vince should have come out and said, no, the rules are the champion gets to be on both shows, and if he doesn't want to be on Raw, then
Fuck 'em.
give back the title.
Yeah. I agree, because I think that was the ultimate. That belt, especially the strap itself, it felt like the culmination of the Attitude Era and the Winged Eagle and the Attitude Era, and then the big gold belt. And then you had that. That was the undisputed title, the Chris Jericho.
Exactly.
If you wanted to make that mean something and not just have titles galore like wrestling's always been since, that should have stayed the main belt for at least 20 years, until you get to the Spinner Championship at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this match a lot, that being said. I thought Brock was a little green, but I thought he wrestled a damn good match, and he was badass. And he was more of a grappler back then and less brawly. And Undertaker, fucking with the blood on his face, the crimson mask, I thought he looked cool throughout this whole thing. And I thought it was believable that he could beat him. I love how – go ahead.
This is my favorite Undertaker.
Yeah, American Badass. That's your fave?
Yep.
It's a good version of him.
Yeah. I always liked American Badass Undertaker too. So I know this wasn't Bruce Pritchard's favorite.
Yeah.
But, fuck Bruce Pritchard.
I thought this was a good fucking match. And even though Matt Hardy kind of had like a Disco Inferno since Starrcade 98 running, because you're like, what the fuck's Matt Hardy doing? No offense to Matt Hardy, but I know he was sucking up to Heyman and Lesnar and storyline at the time. But I mean, where we got this big man event with these 2 Titans, and then old Matt Hardy shows up. And oh my God, we lost viewers on bashing Matt Hardy.
Oh God.
But version 1, I did love version 1, and I'm a big Matt fan, and there everybody goes. But I'm a big Matt guy. But
I think the fact that we compared him to Disco Inferno.
They didn't need him. They didn't need him there.
Disco?
You never needed Disco to do anything. I wouldn't even let Disco fucking wash my ass. Brock and Taker had a damn good match that ended in what did we think about the double DQ?
I mean,
Did it?
It gave them a reason to do another match.
Yep.
So you like
And
that?
they didn't want to pin Undertaker clean or the other way around.
Not yet.
I think it was a good way to do it.
Yeah, they weren't ready to do it yet. I mean, obviously they would, because they had that Hell in a Cell at No Mercy, but yeah, they weren't ready to end the feud yet. They felt like they could get more out of it.
That match was awesome too.
Yeah.
If you look at it, if it wasn't for this match, we would have never gotten an Elimination Chamber. Hell in a Cell probably wouldn't be as big as it was now if it wasn't for this match. I think this match was a blueprint what we have now.
Yep.
I agree. I give it a 4 or 5.
I'm gonna agree with you and say 4 or 5.
I think it was an epic main event with 2 Titans that beat the shit out of each other, and that's all we want out of this thing.
This is set up for an epic rivalry, so I give it a 4.8.
I give it a 4. I don't believe it is decimals.
Why you keep tickling me? I said 4 or 5 already.
Eric tickled you?
No, you.
Eric, quit tickling that. So, yeah, I think this was a stellar. You want to give our final thoughts on the pay-per-view?
Sure.
All right. I thought this one was really fun, Ruthless Aggression era stuff, and good for the year 2002. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. And I thought the world title matches really stood out. The opener was all right. But the marquee matches I thought really made this pay-per-view. And I'd give it a solid 7. Probably a straight 7 out of 10. Go ahead, Eric.
I thought this pay-per-view was pretty good. It was solid. Maybe not the best Unforgiven, but it was watchable. I would go back and watch it. So I'll give it a 7.5.
Go ahead, Cleneth.
I'm going to say this. This is not one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. Wait, to me, the show was like Rush. I mean, you had the marquee match with Brock and Taker, Triple H and RVD going on in the middle of the match. I didn't agree with. It's a title match. I said you should leave those title matches to the end of the match. The show, not in the middle of it.
Yeah. It was a 2 hours something. It was almost 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 hours and 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
He had to make room for Bischoff and Rikishi's ass.
Nah, that could have gone on right between the kept it the same. You had the world title match, hot lesbian let action, and then you had the championship. But it was safe face from Angle and Benoit. That was good. The 8-man tag was but overall, I want to give it a 4.
Oh.
I'll give it a 4.
Oh.
And this because I love like the Benoit, Taker, Brock, and then Benoit and Angle.
So you're giving it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of
Great
10.
honesty.
All right.
What do you got, Dutchie?
So I feel like there was certain good parts of the show and the certain like meh parts of the show. Nothing was like excellent, like jump out. I mean, the main event was really good. Best part of the show. The HLA thing was funny. Overall, I would give the show 6.5. Because ruthless aggression, like it took a little while for the ruthless aggression thing to warm for me to warm up to it.
Yeah.
Once I did, the shows got better. But you know, at the start of it, it's just like, they're okay.
Yeah. I just think a few people were on top of their game in this time period, like your Jeff Hardys and your Undertakers and your There was some really good stuff going on around this year. But I can see what you're saying. And we're almost to 2003 at this point.
Yeah.
Because we're already in September. That's why we did this. All right, you guys want to know what we're doing next week?
That would be lovely.
Top 10 Ring of Honor wrestlers of all time.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Wow.
excited.
It's gonna be a challenge.
So if you competed in an ROH ring, you're up for listing.
And Cleneth, we're giving you more than 3 hours notice.
Huh, okay. That's a lot of homework to do.
He's like, what's Ring of Honor?
He's like, that's the stuff in Japan, right?
I want to say Mexico, but go ahead.
Ring of Honor.
Ring it. Actually, no. I almost did. I almost
I
did
already have my top 5 in my head.
Ring is our name.
All right. We had a lot of fun today. This was a shorter one than usual.
Yeah.
But this pay-per-view was kind of, like Cleneth said, it was kind of rushed, and there wasn't really too much to say about it.
No, not really.
Yeah.
And the things to say, I think we said.
Yeah.
I like the Triple H match. I like the Benoit Angle match, and I like the Lesnar Taker match a lot. That's kind of where I land on it. All right. Ring of Honor next week. Eric, please do the shorts. Doug, you got anything else?
Yes, sir.
Cartoon show tomorrow night.
Go ahead.
Animated Anarchy series continues with the animated Hour of Power. Look up my list here to make sure that I actually give the right matches, because since we record 2 shows on Saturday, sometimes I get them mixed up. I'm kind of a boob.
Yeah, I get it mixed up.
Cleneth's just like, yeah.
Kinda.
Easy. All right. So tomorrow night on Animated Hour of Power, we have Johnny Quest versus Space Ghost.
Yep.
Battle of the Planets versus Gilligan's Planet.
Yep.
Solar Opposites versus Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
No boy.
And then our main event is Invincible versus Static Shock.
Yep.
So that is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time on the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel. And
I'll
I
get
know
that scheduled.
very good. And then you and I were talking about it last night. Are we going to try to do at some point in the near future? Are we going to try to do a golden era list or?
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah.
And we'll update the folks more on that later on.
Yeah. Once we figure out what the hell we're doing.
Top 10 Ring of Honor guys next week. See everybody. Yep. Love you guys.
See you guys.
Cleneth? That mother. All right, we'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.